the puck up. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Schmidt. Tries to get the puck to Giroux. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Quick pass across to Perfetti. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Blocked in traffic. And now it's grabbed by Schmidt. Slides it across. Great read with the stick. Chicago's got it against the boards. Puts it on net. Denies it in front. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Connor's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Bedard's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great hand-eye contact on the play. And the puck's booted away. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. And he sends it across to Morrissey. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Korchinski. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blackhawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead. And off the draw, they take the puck. And now it's over to Toffoli. Still keeps a hold of it. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. LeBlanc's got it in the defensive zone. A little banging and crashing now. And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who can tend to the injured player. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, they finally see their winning ways come to an end, but I'll tell you what, I still like their effort out there tonight, Cheryl.
Well, their effort was great, and they can continue momentum with this loss. And I know that sounds kind of funny when you don't win a game, but I'm telling you, they gave everything they had, and they had opportunities to win this game. So it was still a consistent effort that the coach will be happy with.
Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Hawks were hoping to take a bite out of the Jets. Chicago proved to be a little too much to handle in this night. The Kings were in tough with the Avalanche. Colorado tramples the opposition with a big offensive night. The Habs took to the ice for a collision with the Predators. Montreal proves to be a little too much on this night, and they pick up the 2 points. We got to take a quick break, everybody, but we've got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. I think it's certainly fair to ask the question, what's wrong with him, right? Like, this is last year was a bit of a funk, and I think most people were willing to accept a bit of a mulligan. Hey, it was an off year. But look where we are at this point in this season, and that struggle has carried over. And look, to me, and I'm not going to be Dr. Freud here, I'm not going to say I'm all, the deep dive psychologist, but to me, this is more mental than it is physical. Because he's got the tools, and we've seen that ability. But the reality is from a confidence standpoint, or whatever the case is, he has not been the player that people have wanted to see or have expected over the last 2 seasons now. It's one thing to have an off year. Now this is carried over to this season, and I think this is becoming a major concern in the eyes of a lot of people. I want to hear from you. Social media has been blowing up about All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Blues were hoping to come up with 2 points on the road against the Sabres. Buffalo terrific in the shootout portion of the game, and they get the extra point to go with it. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Blue Jackets took on the Capitals. Washington picks apart their opponents surgically with the win. The Penguins were in a dogfight on the road against the Hurricanes. Pittsburgh treated everyone to a magical offensive display, and they come away with the win. All eyes on this one man who might be able to hit 200 points for his career if he can have a decent little night and get on the score sheet. I'd love to see that happen. You know, a model of consistency for the franchise since joining the team. And, you know, hey, 200 points in the National Hockey League is no easy feat. So let's see if it all plays out later on tonight. All right, still to come here on the show, my pregame interview. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Caps took to the ice to lock up with the Maple Leafs. Toronto picks up the win in the skills competition and the 2 points to go with it. The Red Wings took to the road to match up with the Avalanche. Colorado takes this one in a fun one. The Blue Jackets were looking to steal 2 against the Devils. New Jersey put on a show in their own end, giving up absolutely nothing in the shutout victory. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next.
Looking at a razor knife, this night light got me through my childhood. Take this long route, hoping they don't see me fit into the crowd. See, I'm always in fear they will appear.
All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Sabres went toe-to-toe on the road against the Lightning. Buffalo topples their opponents with a strong effort late. The Islanders were on the road to take on the Blues. St. Louis played a sound defensive game and pick up the regulation win. The Flames took to the road to match up with the Predators. Calgary takes this one thanks to a strong defensive effort. We'll check the inbox, we'll check the text line, and hear what you have to say next. It is already... been a successful homestand, and they'll try to cap it off with the cherry tonight. Welcome back to EA Sports. The Blackhawks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Shakes loose. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick.
Oh, goaltenders love the butterfly as he drops and slides across the crease. He makes the save.
Oh, look at the glove save by Shesterkin. Lots of time left in this period. Still scoreless. In this one. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. From behind the net. Slides it diagonally to Jones. Takes the feed at the point. Colorado's got control of the puck. Pass across to Nichushkin. The Blackhawks look to start the transition game. The Avs grab possession to the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Colorado's ready to go on the attack. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Oh, he exploded on him in the open ice.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Slides it over with pace to Bedard. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Nichushkin's been flagged for cross-checking. The Blackhawks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Hall. Wrist one inside. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Vlasic's lugging the puck. Now a quick pass to LeBlanc. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. Denies him in close.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Cuts to the paint. And he elects to explore his options.
Nichushkin's penalty is almost expired.
Scrum along the wall. That knocks him off the puck. Denies him! Colorado's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
And a great save! Quick feed to Colton. And he feeds it down to Hoffman. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Swing and a miss. Colorado's grabbed a hold of the puck. Into the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end. Slides it up to Fleury. That's a slash on that play, and the referee's all over it. Oh, and he makes another save. Solid hit on the play. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Avs don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box. As we're about to drop the puck, the power play unit back out onto the ice for another opportunity.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Puck slid down the ice. Chicago's got possession of the puck. Feeds the puck to Reichel. Here's a shot, and he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Slides it quickly to Reichel. Sends a pass over. The Avalanche have the puck shorthanded. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Still anyone's game as the power play comes up empty-handed. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Past the halfway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Taves carries the puck in his own zone. Colorado's on the attack. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Chicago's got it along the wall. Right on the doorstep. Grabbed along the boards by Duclair. Here's a blast! Great glove save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. In the final moments of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. They win the draw and go on the attack. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And it's kicked away. Moves it quickly over to Spurgeon. Back to the point it goes. Takes a shot, and that's blocked in traffic. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Spurgeon's got the puck in his own zone. And a good solid hit on that play. He's got a step. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Well, I hope the goaltenders were giving it to their teams between periods here because they've been hot, and guess what? Their teams haven't been, James. Really, it's been a run-and-gun style of play, and guess what? They've been leaving their goaltenders hung out to dry.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Taken by Duclair. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. Gains the zone on the left wing. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Feeds the puck over to Taves. They've got numbers here. Here's a short pass to Bedard. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Duclair. Turned aside with the glove by Shesterkin. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the draw on their own end. Through center along the wing. And now he moves it quickly to Kulak. Saucer feed. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time stop there.
Well, he's showing great mobility here as he drops into the butterfly and moves across his crease with ease to make the save.
Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Here's a pass down low. Puck grabbed by Rantanen. The Avs will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to Kulak. And that's poked away. Scrum along the boards. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And there's the whistle icing the call. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Still no score in this one. McKinnon's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the entire group that they're playing against.
Shuts them down.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Just gets enough to keep it out.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Bats the puck right out of midair. Saucers it tape to tape. Oh, quick save. Quick pass to LeBlanc. And he slides it quickly to Bedard. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the way.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
More than half the period has expired. Still looking for our first goal. McKinnon's won it in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck, and when you interfere too long to hold that space, you're going to get the call.
Tries to feed it over to Scandella. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Stones him in front. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Winberg's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Chicago's got it in the defensive zone. Keeps possession. The Blackhawks have it now. Picked up along the boards by Duclair. Jones has it now behind his own net. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And he's knocked off the puck there. Here's a shot, and that's blocked from someone in front. Poked away. In close. There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
All right, Poulet's won the faceoff. And that pass is redirected. Oh, that goes off the bucket, and he keeps it out.
Well, fortunate for him that these masks are made so well nowadays because he just got his bell rung.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still scoreless in this one. Angles it over to LeBlanc. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Here in the later stages of this period, the game is still scoreless. The Blackhawks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
And a great save. Pass back to the point. Quick feed to LeBlanc. Here's a shot, and he gets just enough to keep it out. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. There's a hit on the play. Oh, what a save. Handed off to Spurgeon. Here's a shot. And a big-time stop there. There's a hit. And they'll skate it out of the zone. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. They fight for it along the boards. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner. Still zeros on the board here as we drop the puck on the third. Sends the pass over. What a stop with the paddle by Shesterkin.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. McKinnon's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Now over to Bedard. Centering feed. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Works it across to Bedard. And he moves it up to LeBlanc. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Taves works the puck in his own zone. And he slides it quickly to McKinnon. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. The Avalanche have gained possession. Big time stop there.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Quick shot! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Shesterkin. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Kulak's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. Makes the save. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Bedard's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Handles the pass. Takes the feed. Oh, great glove save by Shesterkin. Colton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Sends it ahead to LeBlanc. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. That's off a stick. Kulak stick handling in his own zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Here's a short pass to LeBlanc. Shot! Standing tall with the save. Here's an opportunity to clear the zone. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick. Middlestats almost back on the ice.
Colorado's lead is still intact after a solid effort by the penalty-killing unit.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
Shesterkin's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
Feeds the puck up to LeBlanc. Solid check to slow him down. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Blackhawks have it in the offensive end. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Shesterkin's got it, and he's going to hang on as we get a whistle.
Well, he's been dialed in right from puck drop, and he has been under siege, James. Nice job to hold on to that puck. Now they can hit the reset button.
More than half the period left to play. Colorado's up 1-0. Chicago's won the draw. That's not going to fool them. Loose puck battle along the boards. Keeps a hold of it on the play. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. The Blackhawks ready to go on the attack. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Chicago's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. McKinnon's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Slides the puck over. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. The Blackhawks have it now. Handles the puck from the left side. And that's off the glove and will play on. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Quick pass across to Nosen. Big play inside the defensive zone. Moves it to LeBlanc. To the low slot. What a stop at point-blank range by Shesterkin. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Colorado's ahead 1-0. Bedard's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Moves into the slot. Too many bodies in the way. The Avs take it along the wall. Colorado's got the puck against the boards. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. And here's the pass to LeBlanc.
That's a great save as he drops into the butterfly. You want to make sure that you take away the top of the net, but you know you got the lower net covered, and the agility to be able to move across the crease is an example right there.
Colorado's got the win off that draw. Here they come. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Quick pass over to Bedard. And he takes the dish. A centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Now a quick pass to Makar.
It's been a low-scoring affair, James, but it's been entertaining on both sides, just unable to finish. And as an athlete, this can be very frustrating. You're squeezing the stick tighter and tighter with every miss.
Sends it quickly to McKinnon. Here's a chance. And there's the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Avs win the faceoff. Makes the save and puts out the fire in front. McKinnon's got it to the side. And that's taken by the defense. Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Avs have taken a 1-0 lead. The Blackhawks win the draw on their own end. Still has possession. Poked away by Taves. Nice feed from the right wing. Here's a shot. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
Moves the puck to Nelson. Scrum ensues along the boards. The Blackhawks gain possession. Fires it. Scores! And make it a 1-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They've been playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now. The Blackhawks have made this a 1-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
Passes it over. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. All alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
The Blackhawks continue to trail here late in this third period despite several scoring chances tonight. Chicago's won the faceoff. Glove save made by Shesterkin. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Shot! Oh, what a stop by Shesterkin! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Into the attacking end.
This is a smart play right there, James, to put the puck in deep and just know the time and the awareness of the clock. You don't want any odd man rushes, and you just want to kill it.
And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Here in the late goings of the period, the Avs lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. The Avs played along the wing. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Moves it to the middle. Shot! Blocked in front. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. Well, I'll tell you what, the winning streak comes to an end, but hats off at the other end of the ice because they had to earn that one tonight.
Well, James, it wasn't like they were running on empty, right? They had a lot of fuel in the tank. They were pressing, looking to continue that streak. You got to love the fight and the resilience in them. It's the reason why they carried it in the first place.
Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Blackhawks were hoping to play spoiler against the Avalanche. Colorado pulls one out in a tightly contested affair. Hey, this wasn't the only stop in the National Hockey League tonight. Elsewhere around the league, the Kings won the last tilt between these rivals. Fiala's last effort against them saw him pick up a number of hits and an assist. Jones is a player that loves this rivalry, bringing it physically and blocking shots. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Kings win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Vlasic. Quick pass to Byfield. Shakes off the coverage. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Carries it in. They've got the defense outnumbered. Can't hang on after that hit. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Scores! And look at the glare from the goaltender after that went off someone in front.
Well, this is an unlucky bounce. As a defender, you're in the middle of the ice trying to clear out any kind of traffic, and the puck just hits you, deflects, and goes into your own net. That's a tough one to take.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Kings lead it 1-0. Well, the line in the sand has been drawn here. It's go time.
Yeah, it's just a matter of which way it falls here, James, because this is going to be a physically engaging game, isn't it, when it starts this way?
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The Blackhawks are the clear victors in that fight, and that generates some energy, momentum for their team. Everyone's standing up and batting their sticks.
Puck moved over to Declare. Across the line and on the attack. Play is called for offside.
Kempe is playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Still lots of time left in the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Kopitar's won the draw. Quick feed to Moore. Strong defensive effort. And makes the save.
Kakkonen's been a reason why his team's in the win column. I mean, he's done everything he could between the pipes, as indicated by that save right there. Every time he's between the pipes, he gives his team an opportunity.
Moves it quickly over to Moore. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. Chicago's looking to break out. Here's a short pass to Declare. Slides it on over to Greer. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Skates to the crease. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Fires it on net. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, and they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well.
Slides the puck across across to declare. The Blackhawks carried along the wall. Oh, great glove save! Where'd that come from?
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
The Blackhawks would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot! And that's blocked away. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Chicago's got it now. Great reach with the poke check. Deneau swooping in on the attack. Fires it into the offensive zone. Slides it up front.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Turned aside with a glove by Georgiev.
LeBlanc's got to find a way to physically and emotionally engage without his fists, James. I mean, you know how effective and how valuable he is when he's on the ice. I mean, look at that scoring chance he just generated.
Here in the late goings of the period, LA's got a one-goal lead. Byfield's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Receives the pass. Moves it to Kempe. Here's the pass. Turned aside with a glove. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Intercepts the pass. Oh, what a slick stop by Georgiev. Los Angeles has won the face-off here in their own end. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck in deep. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Drives it to the crease. And he comes up big again.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Byron's got the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Makes the glove stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Chicago's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. And we've got a fight. And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his dung. After a fight, the heart rate is elevated, you're sweating, you're exhausted, and now it's time to cool off, simmer, reset your emotions so you can get back out there and play after you sit your 5.
The Kings win that offensive zone face-off. And there's a great save by Kähkönen. Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back with more. Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's all tied up. The Kings win the draw. Here we go. They're dropping the gloves.
Well, this is a tone setter, isn't it? The emotions are at a heated, and they're ready to go.
And this one's over.
Well, he's been sent to the ice, didn't keep his hands up, and he took one hard. Tough to watch fighting, but sometimes when it's a tilt on the road and you're a winner, it creates a ton of momentum.
Tosses it on to Burakovsky. From the left side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Chicago's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Moves it around along the half wall. And it's a quick pass to Jones. Way too much congestion blocks that. LA's in now. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. We got a whistle offside to call. Past the midway mark of the frame. Chicago's been the better looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a feed in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
Man, James, he's the benefactor of a great passing play. I mean, incredible vision to be able to land that puck right on his stick. But then he's got to do something with it, right? He's got to read where the goaltender is, and he's got to hit the back of the net. Well, you can see the coach on the bench after that last goal and just certainly not happy with the effort that his team is displaying. You can see the feedback that's coming to athletes, and he wants to see a difference out there. He needs someone to make an impact.
Chicago's extended the lead to 2 here in the second.
And I think they need to continue to play desperate. Don't sit back. There's a lot of runway left. Continue to take control of the game.
Bedard's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Centering feed, and that's stopped. Here's a score! So look at that, they answer right back.
Well, the game is a hodgepodge of counters, and this is exactly what needed to happen. They were scored on, they respond quickly, and they find themselves in a favorable spot.
Quick pass to LeBlanc. Into the offensive end now. Sends the feed in front. And that goes off a stick. Wrist shot from the slot. And that goes off a player. Oh, the officials were all over that trip. Taken along the wall by Spence. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
This is just a lack of focus and complete frustration. I mean, when you take this many penalties, you just kill the rhythm of your bench.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Chicago's got a chance to go to work on the power play here after their penalty expired. Quick feed to LeBlanc. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scores! While putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. I guess this means he's back in the coach's good books. Hey, James, he's hitting in the penalty box, doesn't get scored against, but winds up getting the goal on that one. That's got to feel pretty good.
Chicago's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser, lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Kakanen's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Blackhawks now lead by 2. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Knocked away by Clark. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. Great heads-up play with the stick by Vlasic. Feeds it over. And he burned that one aside. And now he moves it quickly to Byram. Here's a blast. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Moves it over to Kempe. He's got a step. And he comes up with it. Passes the puck over to Jones. Here's a short pass to Bedard. Misses a golden opportunity there.
You got to get a shot on that, James. You get in tight, you have an opportunity in that scoring area, and you don't even get a shot on net. Not good enough.
Chicago's gained possession along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Jones. And that's knocked away. Gets the puck over to Fiala. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Jones has it in the defensive end. LA's got a hold of the puck now. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Kopitar's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. LA's going to start with the puck in their own end. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And that's out of the zone. Picked up along the wall by Khrushchev. Moves it to Hall. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves it to the offensive zone. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes the feed. The Ferrier's got the puck. Oh, a clutch save!
Pakkanen's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, it came fast and in a hurry from the slot.
Unable to reach that one. Slides it over with pace to Duclair. Quick feed to Byfield. Los Angeles jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Quick pass to Bedard. Turned aside with a glove by Georgiev. Deneau's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. Oh, what a glove save by Georgiev.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a faceoff? Los Angeles takes possession off the draw. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Denied with the glove by Georgiev. Deneau's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. LA's got it in the defensive zone. Coughs up possession of the puck.
He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick, and he get the hattie.
Anderson's moving the puck through his own zone. For point blank! Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Here in the back half of this period, Chicago's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3.
The Blackhawks' top line is on the ice, and they've been the best on the ice tonight for their team, and they've contributed, and they've found a way to get their team in the lead.
Los Angeles moves ahead with the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Dumps it in. Quick feed to LeBlanc. And he slides it quickly. Look at this! Here's a pass. Oh, what a stop denying that rush! The Blackhawks have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Bedard's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively.
LeBlanc's been so dangerous tonight. He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Shuts him down. Great pressure with the stick. Rips it. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. The Kings get a hold of the puck. Puts it in deep. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes it to the front. Great stick save by Kakkonen.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Late goings of this period. 5-3 is where we sit. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. So the win streak comes to an end tonight, but I'll tell you what, they didn't go down without a fight.
Yeah, James, they started it off like they were in control of the game and looking like they were going to continue on their heater, but their opponent had something to say about it. But it was a great game, back and forth action. Listen, they may not have won the game, but look for them to continue to press. They could have another streak ahead of them.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cebulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya. Busy night of action on the ice. Let's take a look at some of the finals that are in from tonight. The Blackhawks battled it out against the Kings. Chicago played maybe one of their strongest games of the year at both ends of the ice and get the win. Well, with this one all in the books, let's get you caught up on some of the other final scores around the National Hockey League. The Panthers look to run roughshod over the Stars. Dallas tightens it up when they needed to most late, and they get the win. The Ducks faced off with the Kraken. Anaheim put in a strong effort. They needed extra time, and they still get the overtime win. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next. All right, let's get all you poolies and all you hockey fans caught up on all the action out on the ice tonight. The Devils had their hands full with the Bruins. New Jersey triumphs with a big offensive effort. The Sabres were in a dogfight on the road up against the Red Wings. Buffalo puts on a show to pick up the win. The Capitals were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Blues. Washington topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Isles were on the road to take on the Flyers. Philadelphia posts a win in a close one. The Stars took to the ice to battle the Senators. Dallas toasts their opponents with a night filled with goals. The Avalanche played on the road against the Sabres. Colorado puts on a clinic to get the win. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Senators were looking to steal 2 points against the Rangers. Ottawa terrorized the opposition goaltender. Can't even imagine how he feels after that offensive display. The Predators were looking to grab points on the road against the Canucks. Nashville powers through in a tight one. The Islanders were on the road up against the Red Wings. The New York Islanders turned it up to 11 in this one and easily pick up the win. Lots more still to come, including the story in MMA, the hardwood, and more. Stay with us.